my name is Judy Hilgemann. Thank you for tuning in today and welcome to my art studio on Haida Gwaii, BC. I'm thrilled to show you my latest book, just released this April 2020, called The Great Grizzlies Go Home, published by Harbour Publishing here in BC. The Great Grizzlies Go Home. In the little island town of Alert Bay, life was usually a peaceful mix of sun and rain, work and school, family and friends. One September day, things were a little different. Two unexpected visitors were on their way. They came by water, but not on the ferry. Their paws made good paddles, and their strong muscles pulled them through currents and tides. The two big bears clambered out of the ocean onto a rocky beach. Shaking the salt water from their thick fur, they set off to explore. The bears' noses led them to juicy cranberries and crunchy grasses in a swamp behind town. At the end of the day, they sat and watched the sunset behind Vancouver Island. Early in the morning, the bears snuffled through the quiet streets and nibbled at gardens. The bears lumbered along the beach in front of town, snacking on grassy roots and tiny shore crabs. They used their long claws to dig and hunt. The next day, the bears wandered through backyards and feasted on fruit trees until they were plumb full. Neighbors asked each other, "Did you see them? Did you get a photo?" No one had ever seen a grizzly bear on Cormorant Island before. Conservation officers set bear traps to catch the grizzlies without hurting them. The bears were more interested in a sweet, smoky smell from a barbecue. But after a few days, the bears checked out the traps. When they stepped into the big blue containers to investigate the plum and salmon snacks, the trap door banged shut. The conservation officers tranquilized the bears and moved them to the airport. With the help of the helicopter pilot, the officers placed the sleepy grizzlies on a large net. Everyone was very happy to see the bears fly back home. "Goodbye," the school children called. Now it was safe to play outside again. The helicopter lowered the bears onto a soft grassy bed beside the sea. The bears woke up and sniffed the air. They padded into the forest as the thump-thump-thumping of the helicopter faded away. And that's the end of the story. At the back of the book, we have some grizzly bear facts and some safety tips for things to do in bear country. And at the very back, There's a map showing the Great Bear Rainforest in BC and Vancouver Island, and the inset shows how the bears traveled to Alert Bay and then when they were flown back over to the mainland. Thanks again for listening.